Chapter 1. The Garden That Was. What if the world you wake to each morning is only a shadow of something far greater? Something you were meant to inherit but lost before your first breath. In a time when chaos floods our feeds and division splits our homes, Eden's story isn't ancient myth. It's the blueprint for the peace our souls still crave. Before the fall, there was Eden, not a postcard paradise, but a living cathedral where heaven bled into earth. Rivers of liquid diamond carved through emerald plains, trees bowed under fruit that pulsed like heartbeats. Every leaf shimmered with light. God walked here, barefoot in the cool of the day, his footsteps leaving trails of dew. Adam heard that rhythm and knew he was home. This was creation's command center. 4 rivers pulsed outward like arteries. Eden was the first temple, its soil the altar where creator and creation shared breath. The Book of Enoch describes Eden as a guarded sanctuary encircled by radiant angels, their songs weaving protection. Paradise was celestial harmony. Yet perfection is fragile when freedom is real. Freedom, the power to choose, was the hairline crack in Paradise's foundation. Before we continue, subscribe so you don't miss the moment everything changes. You chase peace through vacations that fade, therapy that soothes but never heals, distractions that numb the ache. Eden whispers, true rest isn't earned, it's remembered. The ache in your chest may be homesickness for a person who still walks, calling your name. Chapter 2. The Creation of Eve. Adam stood alone beneath a vault of stars, naming the eagle, the whale, the ant, yet none spoke his name in return. God saw the hollow echo and said, "It is not good for man to be alone." Genesis 2:18. The first surgery, under starlight. God drew from Adam not just bone, but reflection. From living flesh, he sculpted Eve, bone of his bone. She awoke to a world singing. Adam spoke worship. This is now bone of my bones and flesh of my flesh. Genesis 2:23. Marriage wasn't invented, it was revealed. A covenant mirroring the eternal dance of Father, Son, and Spirit. Eve saw the garden anew, colors bursting into symphony. She carried wonder in her laughter. God gave one law. From the tree of the knowledge of good and evil, you shall not eat. Genesis 2:17. Not to starve curiosity, but to feed trust. The Book of Jubilees shows Eve's entry after purification. Holiness precedes communion. We still name things, careers, identities, relationships, hoping they'll name us back. Deepest loneliness isn't singleness. It's standing beside someone and remaining unseen. Who truly sees you? Chapter 3. The Serpent's Whisper. He didn't crawl from shadows. He glided like molten bronze catching light. The serpent, subtle above all creatures, Genesis 3:1, wore reason as camouflage. Did God really say? Beneath the tree, fruit glowed like rubies in dew. You will not surely die. Your eyes will be opened, and you will be like God. Genesis 3:4-5. First false gospel, autonomy as enlightenment, knowledge without submission. Eve studied the fruit, good for food, pleasing to the eye, desirable to make one wise. Her hand trembled. Creation paused mid-breath. She bit. The sweetness soured. She turned to Adam. His silence thundered. He ate, not deceived, but choosing union in rebellion. No explosion, just slow collapse of light. The whisper threads modern noise. One more purchase, one more secret, then you'll be enough. What lie tastes like freedom but leaves you hiding? The fallout never stops. Chapter 4. The Collapse of Innocence. The fruit was tart. The instant it touched their tongues, the world tilted. Their light-woven covering faded, leaving them naked, exposed, ashamed. They ran, fig leaves torn and stitched, humanity's first self-salvation. Shame has a sound, rustle of leaves, hearts racing from grace. Then the voice, "Adam, where are you?" Genesis 3:9, not a locator, but a father's cry. "I heard you, and I was afraid." Fear entered humanity's bloodstream, eyes opened to pain, decay. "Cursed is the ground by sweat to dust." Genesis 3:17-19. "Yet mercy, he shall bruise your head." Genesis 3:15. First Gospel, a child would crush the serpent. We sow fig leaves, filters, resumes, curated selves. Shame cannot be airbrushed, only innocent blood covers. What do you think? Is shame psychology or Eden's echo? Comment below. The gates are closing, but grace is stirring. Chapter 5. The Banishment. God didn't roar. He sighed. An animal, innocent, warm, fell. Its blood darkened Eden's soil, its skin humanity's first covering. The gospel began here, in Eden's scarred earth, blood for shame. Lest he take of the tree of life, Genesis 3:22. Exile was mercy, eternal brokenness is torment. Cherubim descended. Between them, a flaming sword, cyclone of fire guarding the way. Adam's last glimpse, Eden shining. Eve's tears fell like first rain. They walked east, into toil, sorrow, mortality. The sword was beacon. One day greater blood would quench the flame. Do you feel banished from peace, purpose? Exile may be protection. The blaze that bars will one day welcome you home. Chapter 6. Life East of Eden. East of Eden, the sky bruised purple at dusk, clouds rolling like unspent grief. Thorns crowned their fingers as they fought the stubborn soil. Then came the first birth cry the earth had ever heard. Pain and promise mingled. Eve gasped and named her son Cain, saying, "I have gotten a man with the help of the Lord." Genesis 4:1. He was the first child born into a fallen world, the first heartbeat outside paradise. In time, another cry split the night. Abel, gentle and reverent, followed his brother into a world still learning language for loss. More sons and daughters would come after them, each carrying echoes of Eden in their eyes. Humanity had begun to multiply, but the fracture of the garden lived within them. They learned fire's fickle dance, sparks leaping from flint like fleeing stars. They built altars of rough stone, smoke curling heavenward as prayer. Around those fires they told their children, there was a garden once, rivers like silver, and a voice that walked with us. But sin now lived inside them, coiled and patient. Cain's pride turned offering into insult. Abel's humility drew divine favor. When envy kindled, brother rose against brother, and blood stained the same soil that once bore paradise's fruit. The ground, once blessed, now drank grief. Yet grace still stalked them. Seeds pushed through cracked earth, rain fell on both sinner and saint. Each sunrise whispered, "I still see you." Adam would live 930 years, breathing the name of Eden with his final sigh. The curse could not erase the image of God etched in his dust. We live east of Eden too. Our hands bleed on keyboards instead of plows. Our hearts toil for meaning in digital fields. But every act of mercy, every unearned kindness is a flare in the darkness, proof that Eden's pulse still beats beneath the rubble. All creation groans and labors with birth pangs, Paul wrote, Romans 8:22. Even our pain is pregnant with redemption. What seed are you planting in your exile, bitterness or belief? The garden isn't gone, it's guarded, and the gardener still works the soil. Chapter 7. The Return to Paradise. The story doesn't end in dust. It circles back to dawn. A second Adam, hungry, 40 days. Serpent whispered, bread, spectacle, power. Jesus answered with words Adam forgot. Man shall not live by bread alone. Matthew 4:10. On Golgotha, Tree of Life became cross. Sword struck his side, blood and water washed the path. In a garden tomb, Mary wept. They have taken my Lord, John 20:13. She saw the gardener and was right. Revelation, river of life, tree of life, leaves for healing. Revelation 22:1-3. Curse gone, gates open. Eden wasn't destroyed, it was preserved, waiting for earth remade. Enoch hints at this eternal garden. Paradise endures for exiles. You were made for that garden. The 2 a.m. ache tears at beauty, its homesickness. To the one who conquers, eat of the tree of life. Revelation 2:7. Subscribe and share. Time is short. The gardener is at the gate. Will you hear his footsteps or keep hiding in the trees? The choice still stands where Eden fell. The sword still burns, but now it points the way home. If this message stirred something in you, subscribe and share it before the gates close again. The gardener is near, and the garden is calling.
Cheers.